Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Great. Hello? Another one. No posing. You're a fucking heat score team, man. Drugstore is closed, so piss off. How are you?
Sometimes you have to stand up to people. Do the right thing.
Don't do anything suspicious.
Bonnet?
What do you want, Clank? Get back to your squat, or I'll send you someplace even worse.
Do you need AUGs to build it, or do you want us to live there?
Both, actually. Although everyone is welcome. It's been built by the Ultimate for the Ultimate.
How is it different from the Ultimate Constructs?
My God. You live in the shithole too, or just visiting? As if anyone would visit here. You can't dispute this.
The man they named this district after was something.
The song.
Saw the future.
It's in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop. You remember it? We were kids? That's it. Your bench. I used to love going in there as a boy. So much magic. Shame it's closed now.
That place should have been burned to the ground years ago. Fucking puppets and clowns are the spawn of the devil.
You from around here? Kind of shiny from around here.
Sir, there's a better life for the old man, and it's waiting.
You'll make me sick!
Don't do anything suspicious.
The old man was supposed to be alone! Let's go. Just forget it. Leave me alone! Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That's true. I will call the police! Get lost, Arthur, before we turn our attention to you. Police don't get paid to help us. That's what you need to pay us. Please, you're a dead man. Someone help me. You asked for this.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místo.
I was talking with the
The old man was supposed to be alone. Let's go.
Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That's true. I will call the police.
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... my daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
It's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... a stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
It's not possible, Edward. You would have remembered. When the signal was broadcast, augmented people were made to lose control. Some of them did unspeakable things, but in your case, I don't think you're one of them.
No, I don't think so either. It's just not something I could ever do. Thank you. One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I met with both those OGs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
The old friendly company. The sample.
And you wish on a star.
What?
The song is in my head. It makes me think.
Being built by the augmented for the augmented.
How is it different from the ultimate compass?
Don't do anything suspicious.
It must be a violation of our rights.
Join with the machine. Use your power. I've lost my few friends. I broke. I hated myself and my husband's
Maybe I'm not making myself. But things need to change around here. I make connections now. I go to the valleys. With that kind of muscle, I can expand this whole office.
Zatraceni aut.
What's going on? I didn't expect to hear... from this.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant AUGs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental AUGs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test AUGs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
My God, you've got a Titan AUG? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive, a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
I'm taking the time in this broadcast to remember, not so we can get together and cry about lives lost. I lost people too, and they shouldn't. No, I'm doing it because the AUG Instant Massacre is only the first of many horror shows we're about to be subjected to, unless we figure this shit out fast.
Ah! I was lost like you, friend. So fucking cold.
Nice time for a walk.
Don't try it now.
Can I keep it up?
Got what you're looking for.
Clank.
I hate watching the news.
What is this city coming to?
Poor guys on the job out.
Who listens to that garbage?
Se uvidíme později.
Enough problems already. What the hell? The hands are here? Shine.
Tak já to nahlásím.
Cože, je všechno máme.
Okamžik. Centrálo, průporovýko.
Excuse me. Would you mind taking a photo of us?
Keep it out of my report.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of being trapped in the crowd.
Hey, good to see you, man. Yeah, it's been too long. So when was the last time we saw each other? That party on the houseboat. Really? Now that. Yeah.
Where today?
He looks pissed off.
Not right now. Actually,
Nice
not
work.
ever.
Very red.
Permit validation office is closed. It's always closed. Fuck walking this beat.
Used to be a beautiful city.
program. Initiate. Access denied.
Can't even trust the department.
What's going on?
My sister's son's tried to
Suicide on the weekend. He said he was too scared to live in a world where he could be killed at any moment.
I don't like being this close to the cash flow. I'm afraid of what my cash flow.
He is a great man. This family, it is where it... Come on, get out of here!
Patrons from
Make
every...
no trouble.
No trouble, right? Not much going on.
So the bank doesn't store money
Did you see which way?
That's right. In any form it takes. Hard drives, archival papers, prototypes, proprietary research, sensitive items.
So if I want to find out all about the company's dirty secrets, or commit industrial espionage, all I have to do is break into Palisade Bank?
It's not as easy as you think. Believe me. And even if you do pull off that miracle, you'll have to look over your shoulder for the rest of your life. That's a promise.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular... Pardon me for a moment. Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024. And since
Never
then,
breached.
Please see the receptionist.
Hackers are everywhere.
Not here.
Exactly.
They were affiliated with Delta.
No troubles, yes?
Back it up.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Yo, paying attention. This is going to be fun. Tell me you saw that.
all into this shit.
I am convinced I will not find anything.
We are not alone.
Need to find out where that came from.
Check the doors. Make sure they're locked.
You see that as well?
Taste of blood in my mouth.
Someone making a desperate play to win back their money, maybe.
Надо доказательства найти для босса.
Tell me you...
If passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed
Выходи! Больно не будет, обещаю.
will be arrested and relocated to designated all-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world. And
Let's hope it stays this calm.
We should have done a better job sealing off the back tunnels.
Продолжай искать.
Try not to damage the tables.
Over here.
In yet terror attack. 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Make sure Mr. Covelli is safe.
Turning now to Prague. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday. Bombs exploded.
Сколько нам еще искать?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Выходи! Больно не будет, обещаю.
Alright, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Fucking Christ.
Damage the tables. Over here.
And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate...
Someone making a desperate play to win back their money, maybe.
Over here.
Damn it. Make sure Mr. Covelli is safe.
Something is happening, but I do not know what.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Make no trouble.
Sir?
Měli bychom je všechny někam vypakovat.
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
I'm in a hurry. Interesting.
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever. Look, no credits, no business. Go.
Rather at stake. Quiet.
No, no more. I don't care what you do. I don't care about your cryptic shit.
So my client beat him to death with a baseball bat. In front of a cop?
Love this stuff.
How are you going to spin that one in court? I don't have to. The police officer is prepared to testify that it was
Hey,
self-defense.
you! We got multi-tools for sale inside.
And during the altercation, the night fell through.
Over here. Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. Outstanding. No Fortress Heroes on board attacks.
Nothing for me.
Don't wait for planned obsolescence.
We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story.
In the market for something, aren't you? You've come to the right place.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Stop!
It's like stepping back in time. Even the owner is an antique.
I did go in once, just to see. Okay. But I ran right out again because I came face to face with people.
That would be the old man's daughter. He adores her.
Centrálo, tady je všude klid.
Wonderful.
I should give you my card. Sooner or later, every org in this city
I
needs a
don't
lawyer.
talk to strangers, and you're stranger than most.
Hlásím se, všechno je v cajku.
Understood.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe? Hey, you! We got multi-
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
You are going to die.
Any man will do that. Everything okay? I hope it clears up.
That's quite a look.
I cannot believe this.
I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back.
Didn't know how to log on to this system.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
We still have no idea who they were? Nah, we're looking into it. You were right. If it weren't for Jensen, and security footage from the train station is spotty at best. Jensen, we were discussing the buyout.
Is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
A word of advice. Stay off the AUG Rights web pages this week.
Dark days ahead. I close my eyes, but all I see is drinking.
Oh, well.
I think one of them would pop up on some lists.
Everything's got pretty hairy in Dubai.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Jakarta's no picnic right now.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
The collective is one of the most organizations in the world. Despite one of the crazy underground.
This is so weird.
This is Alaska Sun. Reporting to you.
Anomaly detected.
You'd think one of them would pop up
Trace
on some
program
list.
initiated. Access denied.
These guys might as
Do
well
the
be
Jinn still
ghosts.
believe it's mutagens or don't they? We need to know. You know who's been suspiciously quiet the last couple of days? The Collective.
I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the operation in Dubai.
These are the chances you made a mistake. Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Last night, the collector published a...
Jensen, we need to talk. My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced?
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is. I need you to find out as much as you can about our snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.